So our program is a program titled Project VAC, or Virtual Assistant for Conditions, and the goal of the project is to allow users to input a list of symptoms and in return receive potential medical conditions that might be associated with those symptoms. And here it is in conclusion. So as you can see from the comments, our program has 4 features. Option 1, evaluate symptoms, which allows users to input symptoms and evaluates them against the stored medical conditions to find potential matches. Option 2, view medical conditions, which displays a list of all the medical conditions already in the database. Option 3, you can input your own information to update the database about a new type of disease or diagnosis that we don't already have in the database. And option 4 is quitting the program. So, features of our code include the main class, which is Project VAC, and it handles user input and manages the application workflow. Medical condition, which is down here, it's a list and it's also a class, and it represents a medical condition, and it consists of a name, a description, and some of the symptoms. You can see this here. All the components of the class medical condition. And there's also mock database, which is over here, and it's a class of it's a database of medical conditions, and it's populated with a few example conditions and provides methods for retrieving and adding conditions. So some examples would be cold, strep throat, sinusitis, migraine. You can see symptoms such as nausea, headache, chills. And there's also Symptom Evaluator, which is the class that uses mock database to evaluate the symptoms and give a potential diagnosis. So we'll run the program now. So I've entered in, I'll press option 1. Input some symptoms. So when we entered our symptoms, chills, fever, runny nose, potential conditions came out to be a cold, and as the description, cold primarily affects the nose. And we can also view medical conditions, option 2. These are all of them: sinusitis, migraine, gastroenteritis, sinusitis, strep throat, cold. And let's try 3. You can enter the details. So, for example, a name, tonsillitis, and then we'll give a description. And we give some symptoms. Okay, and now it was added to the database. And number 4, just quit. And so these were all of the outputs for each of them, and we see that if option 1 is chosen, the user is prompted to enter symptoms separated by commas, and then the program evaluates them and presents a list of potential diagnoses. Number 2, view medical conditions. It just shows all the database stored medical conditions. Number 3, you can input your own new one. And number 4 is quitting. And after each option, the user is taken back to the main menu until they choose to quit the program. and each interaction with the program provides appropriate feedback and is very user-friendly, which allows us to maintain engagement with the user and provide our goal, which is to provide valuable health-related information and make some diagnoses based on a simple medical evaluator.